Hey guys, my name is Adam.
And I am Jesse.
We're from the band Killswitch Engage, you know.
And you're watching Grasser Production.
Yeah, you are.
Hi guys, my name is Lucas, you're watching Grasser Productions, and I have the honor today to talk to Adam and Jesse of the metalcore founding fathers, Killswitch Engage.
Founding fathers.
I'd say
oh
so.
Boy.
So guys, thanks for taking the time.
Sure, of course.
We're meeting you today on the last night of your newest album tour, Atonement. So, first of all, any highlights you want to share of those last few weeks you've been on the road?
Highlights.
There's a lot of lowlights, but
No, the shows have been great. The shows have been absolutely great. I just think you caught us at the end of the tour. We haven't seen the sun in like 2 weeks, and we're just tired.
Yeah.
So that's the lowlights.
Is
But the show's been great, man. For the most part.
Yeah, the new songs seem to be going over well, so that's that's all we really care about, the shows. So I mean, as long as people are having a good time,
And we're playing 5 new ones, and they're going over well.
Yeah.
Which is
it's a lot of new songs.
a lot of new songs, and it's been received well, so it's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, nobody's throwing trash or spitting at us yet.
Yeah, yet.
Yeah.
There's still time.
No, it's the last show, so probably will go over well. So, looking at the lineup, you're touring with a pretty diverse lineup this time, because I'd say you're a metalcore band, and you have Tenside as an opener, and Revocation as another opener.
Yeah, Revocation are rad.
Yeah, they're rad, but they're pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's great.
So how did you come up with the lineup? Or
They submitted for it, and we said yes.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
It was very quick, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it had to do with our booking agents or whatnot, but I think it all got sorted out like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the tour.
all right,
Yeah, and they submitted, and we were like, oh, that sounds great. I personally love death metal.
Yeah,
and
same.
heavy, grindy stuff. So, I was excited to be able to listen to them every night. Yeah.
Yeah, totally, dude. They're a ripping band, dude.
yeah. And how's the audience reacting to them?
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
We tend to have very open-minded fans.
Right.
Everyone's
Yeah.
very nice. So, yeah.
There has been a couple nights I watch, and some people are like, whoa. Which is
I
awesome.
imagine, yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Because they kick right to their first song.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, dude, it's so badass. I love it. And Tenside are great at warming the kids up and like getting and like positive vibe. Everyone's been great on this tour. We're really blessed.
So you already mentioned the new songs that you're playing. Are those songs that you integrate in your set list also your favorites from the new record?
I love The Crown is King. We're playing
Yeah.
that one. That one's the one we have Chuck Billy on
Right.
the record. I love that song. It's fun.
Ditto, yeah. 4 of them, or 3 of them, ones that we've done videos for. So,
the singles.
Just makes
So
sense.
yeah, we want to make sure to kind of push those a little bit since there's already a little bit of attention on them. So yeah.
And I Am Broken 2 gets a good sing-along and it's really sincere reaction from the fans, which is nice to see that connection right off the bat. And Signal Fire, people sing along to that already.
Yeah, of course.
It's awesome. Then we open up with Unleashed, which is, I think it's one of my favorites. I like opening up with that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's got a nice build-up.
Yeah.
So you already mentioned one thing that really sets apart the new record from the other Killswitch Engage records, to me at least, are the features, especially Chuck Billy.
Yeah,
so
so cool.
how did he end up on the record?
Joel. I wrote the song, and then Joel was like, "It's a pretty thrashy song. It'd be cool if maybe
To
Chuck
invite
Billy would
a
want to
thrash
do."
metal legend, yeah.
Right, exactly. And he is a legend. He's one of the best voices out there. So, we just hit him up and we're like, "Hey, would you want to do this?" And he said yes. And then we're like, "Cool."
Yeah.
When I heard the track, I was home alone up at my house, and when they first sent it over, I was like, like running around my house, like, yes, yes, yes. I was very excited he's on that song.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. So did the songwriting or producing process differ from the other albums before that?
Sorry, buddy.
It was just a lot tougher this time.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
It took about 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's
Which is a normal kind of schedule for bands, I guess.
no fucking way. When you start, like between records? No, between records it was more like, when did our last record come out? I don't even know. Who cares?
2016.
Yeah, but we started writing like 2 years before we recorded it.
Yeah.
And then we ran into problem after
Touring.
problem and opportunities, and like, so it kept
My
dragging
life
on.
fell apart, and then I also had to get vocal surgery.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
It's a lot going on
Yeah.
in between that. Touring with Iron Maiden was nuts.
Yeah. You can't say no to
No, it was amazing.
Right.
It was tough, mostly for him.
Because you're doing most of the work.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Pretty much.
But I guess you wouldn't want it any other way, right? You wouldn't let
Well,
anyone else produce the album.
No, I'd be fine with it. It's
Really?
just I love when things come together and it's a creative process, and I love being spearheading that and giving people direction and helping out and making things the best they can possibly be. And it's very rewarding to see a song grow up.
Yeah.
But when it refuses to grow up, then it becomes a problem. So,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just
But I,
like
think
the children.
but I think if nothing else, there's lessons learned over this
Yeah, right.
process.
I think when we do our next record, we're going to do a lot of things different.
Yeah.
A lot of things. So.
And I'm approaching my writing differently now with Times of Grace, and just in general, it helped like make me see a bigger picture of how songwriting and album processes should go.
Yeah.
And I think it was a blessing in disguise for me personally.
So, I wanted to ask that later on, but since you mentioned the name, do you guys have any updates on your second project?
Working on it.
You're working on it.
Yeah.
But
we've got 4 more songs to record vocals on, and then I have a lot of guitar parts and bass parts to record. And so I'm thinking it will be done by early next year, and then maybe we'd release it in about a year. Maybe, I don't know. It's there's a lot that still needs to happen for all of that to be,
yeah, of course.
in motion. So.
Gotta be smart with it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, since you guys are both part of Times of Grace, why do you think people are still eagerly waiting for a new record of that?
I have no idea.
Really?
I don't know.
What does
That's
set
cool.
you apart
Just
from
an emotional
Killswitch?
connection.
Yeah, it's definitely a project of passion,
Yeah.
and maybe people see that. Obviously, this is our freaking bread and butter, Killswitch
Yeah.
Engage. Not to say it's not our passion.
Yeah, of course.
We do Times of Grace just for the love of it, love of music, doing something different, doing something a little bit more, just out of our shell. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of fun for us, and we can experiment with different sounds and almost become like different types of musicians. in
It's
that
liberating.
project. Yeah.
Really is what it is.
Yeah.
And the lyrics, I take a different approach to that stuff. On this next one, there's a lot of like real poetry, I would say, on this. And
like spoken word parts? Or
yeah, there's a couple like kind of ish. I don't want to give it away, but I'm really stoked, man. I think, especially the last session we had, I'm really happy with the way it's coming
Yeah,
out.
and I get to sing a lot more. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fun for me.
I like your voice.
He's
That's
got a great dude. He
No.
sounds great on this
Too
record.
low.
No, perfect. It's perfect.
Too low.
And then when we harmonize together, there's something there. It's,
That's the one thing that works out nicely,
Yeah.
because he's got this like angelic, high fluttery thing. I have
Angelic? It's the
this-
first thing that
this
comes to mind,
big
yeah.
beast, fat, supporting,
Yeah.
backbone and a harmony part. So.
I sound like a screeching weasel.
That's pretty much the next record. Yeah.
All right, so coming back to Killswitch Engage. There's another feature on the record, of course.
Oh, Mr. Howard Jones.
Mr. Howard Jones.
Yeah.
So that was a real treat for all fans out there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But do you think it settled the old Jesse versus Howard
No.
discussion?
No, it's never. People are always going to talk shit. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That's not
It's
why
fun.
we did it.
It's fun for people to get on their internet and be like, "I'm gonna be nasty."
It's so brave.
Yeah, like I hate my fucking job. Watch this. So, yeah, people are gonna do that for
I know.
the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
That's the way people are.
It was just nice for us, for unity's sake, for the sake of the Killswitch family.
Yeah.
And he sounds great on the track. The dude's got an amazing voice. You
Yeah.
can't deny it.
No.
Yeah.
I love his new band, Light the Torch. It just seemed perfect. And actually, the song "Signal Fire" is a nod to Light the Torch. It's written specifically to
Oh my
like.
god, just noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot of people know it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's totally written with that in mind. So it was perfect to have him sing on it.
It's a great song.
Thanks,
to be
dude.
honest.
The kids seem to like it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the show tonight, hearing it live for the first time. So, talking about the singles a bit more, like I'm Broken Too has a really powerful message. Was it a starting point of the song? Did you want to write about it? I mean, you got the tattoo right there.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm like leaning on.
Yeah.
The song means nothing to me. Yeah, it's about a very personal thing in my family.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of knew I wanted it. I didn't know it was going to be for that song, but I had the lyrics in mind, and I remember hearing, because Justin wrote that song. I remember hearing the chorus when the chorus hits right off the bat on that song. I was like, this is perfect, and it's short. It's a really short song.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the challenge was like, how do I get the point across in such a short amount of time? And Adam really helped me out a lot with that one. Yeah, I thought we nailed it, man. It was like I came with all these lyrics and all these ideas, and Adam helped me sift through and just like, oh, that's a powerful line. Boom, boom, boom. That's kind of how that song happened. My chaos and his like going, oh, that's good. That's good. There's the song. Done.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a magical song for that reason too.
Right. So is mental health a topic that is carried throughout the band? Is it important for all of you guys?
Yeah, we all have mental issues one way or another. I
don't think a lot of the dudes talk about it, but yeah, it's something everybody deals with.
I think a lot of creative people, I mean, people in general, really, everybody's got issues.
It's important.
But I think what's important is talking about them and releasing that, you know, the stigmatism of like, oh, man up or deal with it, or, you know, people don't want to look at it like this, and this is truly how I feel about it. If you break your leg, like have a physical injury, right? You go to somebody, they help you heal, and it takes time to recover. It's the same shit with your mind.
Yeah.
Like, mental issues shouldn't be seen as something different than the physical, because you need help, it needs to heal, and it takes time. And the more you talk about it, the more you keep those issues on the table, to me, I think that it could potentially save a life, because we've lost too many good people from suicide. And suicide is sometimes a direct result of feeling like you're misunderstood, not feeling that connection with people, especially in this day and age of texting and email and bullshit on the internet, that human connection, that interaction, which is why it's so important live to do that with the audience. I think that's one thing we definitely don't take for granted as a band, is that interaction with the audience and seeing them sing along and looking in their eyes. Because the difference between a good show and a bad show is the audience.
It's that exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
So this song is very much for the fans, obviously, too, but it comes from a very heavy personal place for me, too. And yeah, why not continue to spread the thought of keeping mental health a topic that we talk about on a regular basis? Normalize it, you know?
Oh, it's great. Me personally, I'm very thankful for that. So
right on, man.
Do a lot of fans reach out to you?
Yeah, but I have stopped really engaging, because social media, you know, it's beautiful to put the message out and to help people.
That's the devil.
In disguise.
You know, people will really unload on me and tell me, like, I've gotten messages from people like, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh my God.
Help me now. Like, I'm like, yo, I can't. That's not me.
The professional people
I'm broken too,
right?
What the hell, man? So, yeah, I've really stopped engaging on social media, but I just try to keep a positive message and put up positive things and keep that going. But the whole interaction, come see us live. That's where you interact with me.
And go fucking talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
I like your band. Save me.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I am not a savior. I am so not.
Yeah.
But there's tons of people out there to talk to. You know, it's like...
And that's the message of the video.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Just talk to anybody in your life, or, you know... anything.
Or not in your life.
Yeah.
Sometimes a perfect stranger that gets paid to do it, there's a reason why they get paid to do it.
Yeah.
It's their passion. They're actually good at it, some of them. So, yeah, man.
So, from this very heavy topic...
oh, yeah, lighten it up, please. No, that's fine.
Just
we don't
back
mind.
to the basic stuff, like...
Dicks and farts.
Right in my wheelhouse.
You got, dude? He got so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Let's talk about schwanz and pooping stupen.
Perfect. You were saying?
It was already my favorite interview of all time. Right. No. Okay. So let's do another language. Oh my God. Question first. I'm sorry.
We broke them.
Yeah, you did. You really did. One thing that really strikes me every time I see you guys live is just the humor and the connection between you two. Like, that's so much fun seeing you on stage talking shit to each other. And
he mostly talks shit to me.
Oh, yeah.
I just try to follow his lead.
I don't know.
I can't keep up with this motherfucker, man.
I'm very sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
The nights
And
when
I
he's
think many
on
fans
it,
do.
he legitimately will get the whole band laughing where we can't even start the song. It's great. It's great. Yeah, I think if one thing I've learned from being back in this band and just being with Adam in general on stage is like, if you're not having fun,
Yeah.
why are you doing it? And like audience can see that if you're having fun. We're not the band to like, posture. I guess I do a little bit on stage because I get angry, but for the most part, it's a good time. You come to a Killswitch show and it's a good vibe. And I think that's really important. And we've been able to maintain that, thankfully. And the audience kind of looks forward to that kind of shit,
They really do. I can say that.
Yeah. I think that's what sets us apart of anything is the way we present ourselves. And having that humor is a Killswitch signature, man. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it involves the human element. And, I feel like too many metal bands especially tend to have this ego-driven... ego-eccentric, like, worship me, this is and like I feel like there's so much lost in that human connection between the fans and like the band when you come off like that, I was like, who the fuck do you think you are,
I think it comes a lot too from us being steeped in punk and hardcore too. We came from scenes where it wasn't cool to do any of that shit. It was always like the band and the audience were never really that separate, in hardcore music and punk music. Anyone everyone's got a band. Everyone's in a freaking band. So it's not a big deal. Like if a band's cool, they're cool, but you're friends. Yeah. And I think that vibe really, like the ethos of hardcore and punk is still very much a part of how we view this band too. And I think that's influenced the music as well as performance and just our general state of mind, which I'm really proud of. I'm proud of where I come from and having those roots still be important to us.
We're like ill-tempered hippies.
Yeah, kind of. Kind of, yeah. That's ill-tempered. Just like slightly annoyed.
Yeah, man, it's cool, but fucking don't bother me right now, bro.
We're definitely peace punks in a way, for sure. Yeah.
Right, so
ill-tempered.
It has always been that way. And it wasn't hard to get back into it when you rejoined the band. I mean, it's 7 years ago now.
It wasn't hard, it was pretty hard.
Was it?
7, yeah, about 7 years, yeah. 2012? Yeah. Do the math, I don't know.
But I saw you back then, playing Nuremberg as well.
Oh, right.
We already talked about that, since you had a drummer filling in. And you already made jokes back then, because I can really remember you talking shit about your drummer who had to stay home because it was an accident.
Oh, Justin. Yeah. That's when he was injured.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
I know, that's fucking really long time ago.
Wow, I forgot about that.
So I always felt like
and Jordan
never lost
in.
the humor.
That's right, dude. Oh my god, yeah.
I couldn't even remember if you were singing at that point or not. Yeah.
We're old.
Yeah. Doing it for 20 years now, so
Yeah.
So it's to be expected.
Still going strong.
Limping through.
Limping through it. How hard is the tour life now?
It wears on you the older you get, obviously. But like we were saying earlier, it's as long as the people are at the shows and they're just supporting the
giving
band
us
and,
life, really.
Yeah, it's like the connection between the fans. It's just that's what makes us keep going.
It's everything, really. Because without that, we're not shit. We're just dudes on stage, playing to nobody. Yeah, it's all about the fans. I think for us, it's like we start a tour, we have a certain amount of energy, we kind of hit our stride, and then like a few weeks in, you start to like, okay, this is long. So we're trying to figure out, and as we get older, touring and rest, trying to figure out how we can manage that and make it work for us as a band so the energy stays high. So when you come see us, we're not burnt out. We're like still firing on all cylinders. Yeah. I think that's the ultimate goal of any touring band as you age. You don't want to fade into something that is a mockery of what you used to be. I think we're very cautious of that.
Any bands that come to mind?
No, I'm not talking shit about anybody, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, okay.
Come on,
we're not that kind of people. I could give you names, but I ain't doing it.
Right. I'm sorry.
You want to talk shit about your friends right now? Come on.
I would.
You would, yeah. Well, that's what you do with friends, but not other bands.
Of course. They would understand.
The amount of egos that we would damage and then it would bounce back at us and people would hate us. So, no. We will not engage in any of that tomfoolery.
No, I'm just kidding. But one question that came up when I looked around the internet was people wanted to ask you guys, is there ever going to be another live DVD Blu-ray thing?
Nope.
Really? Do people give a shit about that stuff anymore? I don't know. Come see us live. That's where the party is, man.
And you can make it on your own phone fucking
know.
everybody comes to the shows just does this anyway.
Yeah.
So make your own
Facts.
fucking DVD.
Facts,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Yeah.
I don't think we have an interest in doing something we've already done.
Can you catch my bitterness?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like concert DVDs, documentaries. We've kind of done it.
Yeah.
It'd have to be, if we do something like ish that, it would have to be something really different.
Yeah.
We'll see. Who knows what the future holds?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we don't want to keep making the same thing over and over.
No, it's boring.
Yeah. We've already done that with like 5 of our records.
It's like, check us out. Here we are again.
Yeah, speaking of touring in general, you're on tour now, like you said in the beginning, with a very diverse lineup, and you've toured with Iron Maiden already, and you will be touring with them again.
So sick.
Yeah. Do you? That's a very personal question, but do you feel like the right opening act for Iron Maiden?
I don't think there's any correct opening act for Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Because you see that because they're coming back to Germany as well, and I think they have Airborne and some German band opening up for them, Lord the Lost, which is also quite surprising to me. So were you anxious how the audience is going to react?
I think we're honored. If anything, we know who we are. We go out and do what we do, and if people like it, cool. If not, we're still opening for Iron Maiden.
Obviously, it's tough to play in front of people that are just doing that.
Yeah.
With all their Iron Maiden.
Yeah, with the gear on, just looking at you like
frowning, like.
Yeah, there's someone screaming in their band. Yeah.
Hurry up! I didn't pay €200 to watch you stupid ass clowns.
Yes.
So
Main shows got quite expensive. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look what you get, though, dude. Especially
I
on
know.
this tour. We were just like, wow, every single song has a different stage get up. Like, Bruce is he's flying planes, he's got a blowtorch. I mean, there's really no band
jealous?
on the planet. No, I don't want to blowtorch. I would probably hurt everyone and myself if I had a flame on stage. There's no band in the entire world that does it like that.
Yeah,
It's nuts. It's like taking vaudeville and Broadway and adding heavy metal to it, and they nail it. They're the best in the world at that shit. It's just an honor. That's really how we see it. It's just like, wow, the Godfathers like care enough to like bring us out. That's nuts. And they're super nice dudes.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, I think so.
And their crew's nice, which is nuts.
It's
so
pretty
great.
big crew, I suppose.
Like 100-something people.
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
A lot of people.
And then you got people backstage that know your name a couple days in, and they're very polite to you, and they say good morning and ask you how you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, we were blown away. They're great.
Yep.
They do it right. Other bands should follow that complete lead, because man.
I actually saw that show in Munich last time we played there. It was very good. It worked out quite well, I guess. People were really celebrating your set. It was great.
Cool.
Good
Hey
energy.
man, you never know. Just throw it out there.
So, yeah, do you think you still got anything to learn from those old bands?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they've been doing it for so long. Bruce celebrated his 60th birthday when we were on tour with him, and I'm up there like how?
Yeah,
At 60 is this guy
He's
running
jumping
around like
around.
a maniac
I know.
and nailing it. It's just, of course, there's something to learn every day on tour if you're humble enough to see that. Well, yeah, I was definitely taking notes. There's warm-up stuff I do because of Bruce.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, way different because
Yeah.
my voice is so different, but that guy's just...
Honestly, I could go on talking to you guys for another few hours, but what's next for Killswitch Engage? You're going back to North America, touring with August Burns Red, some old friends, I suppose. You also did some producing for them.
Yep.
Are you looking forward to that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should
That's
be a
gonna be
really, really good time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a killer tour.
Yep. And then we get to play a lot of our new record for the American fans.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then Australia with Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Nuts. It's crazy. We're going to South America next, Mexico. Yeah, man. Just
Playing the new record.
Yeah.
We made new songs. Hey, check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And we're just blessed that we continue to do this, man. It's so cool. People care still.
Yeah.
They
Amazing.
really do.
I know.
Amazing.
It is pretty crazy.
So, are you going to change up the set list for your North American tour?
I'm sure we will.
I don't know. We
Justin-
don't think about that until like a couple
Justin's
weeks
the
before.
guy,
Yeah.
too. Justin's really good at making our set lists.
Really?
Yeah, I quite like the set list right now, though.
Yeah.
You know, just
It feels good.
Swapping out some songs here and there, though,
Yeah.
every night is good for our mental state because I hate getting on stage and playing the same exact set every night. So
You get lost in it.
well, it's just like, oh, I feel like we just played this set because he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this set is good, though. We've been really enjoying this set. And it flies by. It's crazy. Yeah.
So how many songs do you change up?
We'll change up maybe two songs per night. But, you know, there's obviously the core staples we feel like we have to play. People that, you know, songs that people want to hear. You know? So.
But I think with playing 5 new songs, it really brings a totally new life to it. I can't remember the last time we did 5 and then stayed in the set.
I don't think we ever have.
So it's huge. It's great. And I'm stoked. I love the new stuff. So good energy to it.
I guess it's getting harder and harder with every record, not just to play the singles from the older ones, right?
Right.
Yeah, but you know, there's some that you just can't not play, you know.
Right.
So we're really careful. We consider that a lot. It's constantly something we weigh and care about a lot because we want our audience to be happy. So
guys, thanks again very much for taking the time. I had the time of my life talking to you. I'm looking forward to the show tonight very much, and hopefully see you guys again for the next record.
Thanks,
or for the times. Will you ever tour?
That's too early to talk about. We have so much other shit we gotta do.
Right. Sorry.
What he said.
I got a lot on my mind. Interview's over.